scratches on your face. Is that just the cost of doing business down in the post?
Yeah, I mean, they're a tough team. They're a scrappy team. We knew that we were kind of, they're not big, so they kind of have to make up for it with just being extremely tough, extremely physical, and we saw that obviously today, but we were able to handle it and came out on top, so.
What's the story? What happened?
Oh, third quarter, defense. I was on defense, 30 went in a drive on me, and I don't really know, I blocked it, and I think she just came through with her hand. I can't really think of anything else, but I guess, I don't know. We'll have to watch the film.
In your time at Marquette, how have you learned to handle the physicality of playing down low?
I mean, my post group has always been extremely physical ever since I came in the door. So, I played under, obviously, Chloe Murata, Lauren Van Clunen, when Cameron Taylor was here last year, Juliana. I've always played and practiced against extremely tough physical girls. Even our practice squad for boys, very tough, very physical, and they want it to be overboard during practice so it doesn't feel as bad during a game, and I think that helps a lot to handle it during game time.
You had 9 points shooting 4 from 4 in the first quarter. How were you able to get the offense started?
I think there were just certain gaps. We just have to take what they give us. So obviously they were pressing a little bit, and that allows for some easy transition buckets. I think I had a post touch too. Just being really aggressive and hunting that shot. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
This team's 7-0 and ranked in the top 25 now. When did you know that this team was maybe a little bit better than people anticipated before the season?
I would say halfway through summer, and we kind of just sat and talked about our culture a little bit, and everyone is locked in. I don't know, it's hard to explain it. Some teams have, some people are all locked in, all completely there, and it's really rare to have a team that's 1 through 12, everyone is there. Everyone is completely locked in and getting better. Incredibly unselfish girls. And so not necessarily looking at skill, but just these girls' will to want to get better every single day. I mean, I knew we were going to be good for the season.
How important is that team chemistry, off the court when y'all are just hanging out and translating how you play on the court?
It's huge. Coach right now is talking a lot about connectedness. And, you'll see it more towards February, March, teams that rise and teams that kind of fall. But even now, how connected can you be on the court? And that's built, completely off the court. Individual relationships, post group, guard group, point guard group. What are you doing off the court to build that chemistry, build that relation on the court? So, yeah, it's extremely important, and it just increases as the season goes on.
Along the same lines, 24 assists today. What do you like about the way this team shares the ball?
Yeah, I mean, I think every game we've been really successful with moving the ball. And even in summer when we went out to Europe to play games, we all sat and we said, what are things that when we are at our best, what do we do? And move the ball was the first one said. We work on that a lot. We prioritize that a lot of anyone can shoot. Everyone can step up and score on this team. I think every single person scored the ball today on our roster. So just having confidence, and it doesn't necessarily have to be one person taking the shot. Anyone can step up and hit it, so make that extra pass.
What kind of leadership has led up to you guys having the best start in program history?
I think, oh wow, I didn't know that. I think that the seniors right now, there's 5 of us, so Claire, Jordan, Franny, Rose, and I, we've been working on our leadership since the summer. So this is something that's ongoing. We continue to work on it. Meetings with coach to be on the same page with her. Meetings with our younger guys to bring them along with us. So it's something that we're continuing to work on, and it's incredibly important for our unity of the team.
Brad, you think she was tough?
It just shows how tough she is. She's always in there. One of our main rebounders in the big group. I think it just shows, her determination and her grit throughout games. She's going to get hit, get bumped, all of that, and just her ability to handle that with composure, I think, is a testament to her.
When Kenzie's banging threes like she is, she's been doing it the whole season, but, what dynamic does this give? Does that give the offense?
I think it just opens things up, You know, a lot of teams, they kind of lose her because she moves so much. So I think just the ability for us to be able to get into the paint and be able to find her and locate her. We know she's always hunting that shot, so being able to get her the ball on time in her pocket leads to her hitting those big shots.
You had some pretty easy layups against their pick and roll defense. Was that a game plan you guys kind of attacked, or how were you able to get so open in the lane?
I think our game plan always is just to try to get into the paint, regardless of if teams are packing it in or if it's wide open. I think our greatest strength is getting to the paint, and like you said, 24 assists, like getting those paint touches to get those assists. But tonight it just seemed like they opened up for me a little bit, and it's always nice to get a couple of those few easy ones because it's not always that easy. But definitely I think just our will to get downhill and be aggressive with it.
Being ranked in the top 25, did that put extra pressure on you, or how did you guys handle it? Was it motivation?
Yeah, I don't think it was any extra pressure. I think it was a motivation for most of us. I think, you know, we all know last year we got ranked around this time and it didn't last too long. So, you know, just staying composed and knowing that, you know, regardless of whoever steps on this floor, regardless if we're ranked or not, teams are going to want to compete and want to take us down. So just staying composed and staying humble in that.
Liza talked about how Coach has mentioned connectedness for you guys. How has that leadership and that connectedness help you guys bond and put together some new pieces for the team?
Yeah, it's been super important. Like Liza said, you know, we've been building it since the summer, and I think we just have a really good group of girls, all 12, you know. We spend a lot of time together here at the gym, but we also, you know, enjoy spending time with each other outside, just doing little things. You know, we have game nights together. We watch, you know, other college basketball games that are going on. So just finding the little times and little things that we can get together, and even if it's not basketball related, just getting to spend time with each other and getting to know each other.
As a point guard, how much pride do you take in these 24 assist nights that the team has?
I love it. You know, my greatest strength, I love when I can share the ball, and I love when I can see my teammates, you know, be successful in certain positions. And that's our job as point guards, to take care of the ball and get our teammates, you know, in a position where they can score. But just seeing the way that how selfless this team is, you know, it's not about who can get theirs at one night. It's, you know, about who can get the better shot. And I think that shows with our share of the ball.